good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It depends on the time of the day you are watching me. Doesn't matter, whatever time of the day, may God bless you. The message at this time says, are you a going evangelist? I did not say, are you an itinerant evangelist? No. I said, are you a going evangelist? Meaning, are you a believer? Are you a child of God? Are you a minister of God? Are you an ordinary church member who loves to go out to share the gospel with other people? Maybe to your siblings, within your neighborhood, your friends. You just like to go, you are passionate about it. You love going out to share the gospel with some other people. If that is the case, then this message is for you. By the grace of God, I am an evangelism trainer or coach, and therefore I want to give you some information that will help you to become more effective in the area of going out to preach the gospel. But before I do that, I want to encourage you to continue to go out. It is very important. It is the will of God. It is the mandate that Christ has handed over to the church corporate and the church as individual believer. If you check the book of Luke, chapter 10, verse 1, the Bible says Jesus sent them out to the cities he will later visit. Jesus sent them out to the cities, to the places, areas where he will later visit. Meaning, Jesus is a going evangelist. If Jesus can be a going evangelist, which characterize the entire number of years he spent when he was here, then you should be encouraged to go out from time to time to share the gospel with some other people. Having said that, let me go straight and release the information I said to help you as a going evangelist to be effective in the proclamation of the gospel. Number one, I want you to work on the need for you to be compassionate about the lost. The need for you to be compassionate about the lost, about sinners, about unbelievers. How can you achieve that? By getting familiar with their plight, their struggles, their challenges. I want you to know that sinners, unbelievers, the lost, they are not the lost, they are not unbelievers, they are not sinners because they love to be there. Something and somebody made them to be. So when you get yourself familiar with their plight, compassion for them will grow in you. Let me just leave it there. Number two area where I want you to work if you want to be effective as a going evangelist is that you must be bold. You must be bold at the proclamation of the gospel. You must not exercise any form of fear or fright or timidity. How can you achieve that? You can achieve boldness by reading um, uh, stories, either in the Bible, Christian books, missionary write-ups um, uh, about how God used people who are proclaiming the gospel. Thank God for the book of Acts of Apostles. When you read that particular book and some other areas where Jesus himself, his works were recorded in the Bible, it will create boldness in you. Create boldness in you, especially when you get to know that indeed you are proclaiming an authentic message which cannot be faulted. That will grow boldness in you. More so, you can pray, ask God to release the spirit of boldness in you. It is very important. You need to work on the area for you, the need for you to be bold. Very important. You cannot essentially share the gospel without being very bold. Very important. And number three, where I'm going to stop talking about the three areas or three information or areas where I want you to work hard very well, which will help you to be effective in the area of your the proclaiming of the gospel of Jesus Christ, is that you must preach the gospel convincingly. You must preach the gospel convincingly. You must preach the gospel in a manner that will make sense to many people that you are preaching to. You can't afford to preach anyhow and you want them to buy to whatever you are saying. How can you achieve this? You can achieve this by SSS. That is, preach a short message, preach a message that is straightforward, preach a message that is sharp. When I say straightforward, I mean you go straight to the point. You mention the exact message that you have for the people. Don't beat to the right, don't beat to the left, like somebody will say, don't beat about the bush. Mention the exact issue, messages about Christ, his love for mankind, the good things about him. Tell the people that you are talking to. Straight to the point. Number two is that your message must be sharp, that is, must be clear. That is, let there be no ambiguity in what you are saying. That receive the gospel and become a child of God. Let it be clear and short. Of course, do not take too long time when you are preaching. Don't take too much time. Generally speaking, the message of the gospel is a short message. It's a short message. It's a short message. Therefore, take note of these three areas and work on it very well. I believe from the experience I have, if you work on these three areas and you are able to go far, then whenever you go out for evangelism, you will be effective in you going out to preach Christ to people. And I can assure you that as you do that, the Spirit of God will help you the more and you become better and better and better by the day. Thank you so much for having me until I come your way again. But do not forget, if you are yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Evangelism Television, please do so. It shall be well with you. Thank you once again, and bye for now.